Hi everyone, welcome to Tomas Crafts. Today's part 4 of 4 intros to the tools I use. Right in front of me I have spools and bobbins. It comes in a pack like this. I believe I got it off of Wish. I want to say Wish. I'm not sure anymore. And what I love about this is you have your your spools and then your bobbin on the side, and they're all corresponding with each other. You have more white and black spool and bobbins than you do the rest of the colors. It's ready for you. You're set. Pop them in and start sewing. I have a box full of spools, as you see. Big spools, small spools, and tiny spools of threads. Most of them I've got them either Joann, Michaels, or Walmart. Others, like the older ones, I got them from my grandmother after she passed away, and my mother-in-law. So most of these are my mother-in-law's, my grandmother's. The newer ones, I don't know if you can see them. Like these guys, I bought myself. And I don't have the corresponding thread bobbins for them. I usually wind them up myself. I like to pre-wind all my bobbins before I sew, so that way I don't have to stop in the middle of what I'm doing and sew and wind up bobbins. Most of them are basically polyester threads or cotton threads, all-purpose threads. They each are from either Dual Duty or from Coats and Clark's, different brand name spools, companies. As you can see, I've used this a lot. I don't have that much green on here. So, they come in different shapes, sizes, colors, of course, as you can see. These, obviously, you need a large stand well, not a large stand, a stand to use this kind of thread or this spool, because it won't fit on your sewing machine. And yeah, my collection of spools. This, of course, you've seen these, and like I mentioned in a video before, these little guys are awesome. Fill up your spools with the color thread you want. Put these little clips on there. Your spool doesn't go anywhere. And these are from the spools from the box I have. I mostly have black and purple, I think. Some green in here, depending on the projects I make. And sometimes I like to have my thread show, so I don't usually use the corresponding thread to the fabric, because I like that showing thread or showing off the thread I use. I guess I'm weird like that. But I think it's really fun to have your thread showing once in a while. Next is fabrics. And as you see, I have 3 different designs of fabrics and 2 different sizes. This one is a yard, or a little bit over a yard. And I love this fabric. I never worked with it, so I never done anything with it. But in the future, I will start making different little projects. I like this because each picture is a square. As you can see, there's squares. And who doesn't like superheroes, right? And so many ideas for this. You can make little pockets out of these and just have, you know, this part showing, or make use your scissors or different type of scissors to make a cool border or shears. I really do love this fabric. It's like so cool. It's so, make pillowcases, whatever you like, but mostly I love pockets. This is gonna be awesome. This one is another yardage of fabric, and it's all girl superheroes for your nieces and daughters, granddaughters. Even the boys love girl superheroes. And this is not a direction of fabric, so it could be cut, sewed, however you want it. Then of course we have fat quarters. Fat quarters are actually smaller than a yard. It's a quarter of a bigger fabric. Let's open one up. So it's smaller than a yard, of course. So these are, I want to say 22, five maybe. What's underneath here? 18. Sometimes they're exactly 12 by 12 or 24 by 24. But these are great to make those magic pillowcases. As I've seen some other YouTubers make. But these I'll probably end up doing something different than pillowcases. And I will do some simple projects as well. Maybe not include these guys, but superheroes. Next we have fat quarter bundles, meaning they take out the guesswork for you to put in the same family color of fabric, but different, I don't want to say style, but design. As you can see that, we got like a dark blue with like little, almost looks like flowers, white and blue polka dots, blue and white pebble dots, white and blue triangles, and of course, a different design. And these are good to start off as simple projects for beginners, which I love. You know, I'm not really an advanced sewer, but I just like to sew. Alright, you know what? Let's just do this. There we go. That was easy. So, sometimes you could get fat quarter bundles in different colors, and you never think maybe an orange and a bright red would never work out, but sometimes it does if they have other stuff between them. See, I would never thought these would all go together. I mean, they're all blue and white, but it's the different designs on here. But of course, we put something in between, like maybe a white or a cream color to put in between to break it up a little. I don't know if you can see that. That would be neat. So these fat quarter bundles are really awesome for quick, simple projects for beginners, for teaching young kids to sew, or if you just don't feel like doing all the math and guessing, fat quarter bundle. We have my little basket full of jelly rolls. I have to be honest, I never knew what a jelly roll is till I actually saw it on Fonts and Porters. And I'm just like, there's strips and strips of fabrics. Let me get to the middle here. Let me move this out of the way. Excuse me. These are just strips and strips of fabrics. And these are awesome enough to make bias binding or bias tape, I believe. But if you put these together, sew them together side by side, you can make a really cool quilt, really cool pillowcase, or a purse, or little cute handbags. Well, purses and handbags. You know what I mean. This is what the fat quarters, excuse me, the jelly rolls look like. And this is what they look like bundled up. All of these I got at Joann. I don't remember how much they were. I think I got these on like sale or on clearance, so they're pretty darn cheap. This one is like more of a checkered pattern, kinda, or plaid almost. I don't know what the name of the style is on this fabric, but as you can see, they took the guesswork out for you. See, I would never guess to put these two together, or this one and this one together. But it's called a jelly roll, and that's pretty awesome. This one is from Fabric Roll, I guess. 100% cotton, and they usually have tags like this. And they tell you it's 2.5 inches by 42 inches long. That's a lot of strips. Sew them all together side by side. And you got yourself one big fabric. And cut them up again and make something else out of them. Then we have these little squares. These I did get from Walmart. I don't think they were on sale. I just bought them because I really like them. I like the color. They're flowers. Let's open one up, yeah? And the serrated edges are from a pinking shear. Scissors. That's what I was thinking about with the superhero fabric. Pinking shears. Oh, look at that. It comes with a little instruction. Flower pillow daisy. Oh, and it tells you how to do a flower pillow daisy. Ain't that neat? And here's what it should look like if you actually follow the directions. Huh. Then it gives you a supply list. So they tell you what you need and how to take care of it. That is so cool. And of course, they have a website. I don't know if you can see that. It's a fabric edition, fabricedition.com. And the finished size is a 16 by 16 inch pillowcase. Or in 16 by 16 inches pillow. That's cool. I'm gonna keep that. And of course, they give you different types of style. Most of them are repeated. Yeah, they are repeated. Oh wow, look at that. That is cool. Ooh, that white one looks so pretty. Oh, it's on this side. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? That's awesome. That's pretty. I can't wait to make something out of these. Maybe I'll make that pillow. I'm not sure. Or just use the instructions with another type of designs for the fabric. I think so. Huh. Let me just put these over here. I don't know. So yeah, so these are actually, if I put these together like a puzzle, I bet you it was from one big fabric. That's really awesome. I'm excited. Put that back in there. And let's put it back in its little baggie if I could. Oh, maybe later. So they're 5 by 5 squares. This one's 20 pieces. And this one actually, sorry, I keep saying this one. This one was 32 pieces. That's pretty neat. Pretty neat. Awesome. And the company is called Creative Cuts. And on the back it shows you the different design, colors. That's pretty cool. Then I have these guys. This, I could tell you, I got it off of Wish. And they're pretty thin. Kind of like bed sheets, the fitted sheets. That's what it feels like. But they're really pretty colors. They're just random. There's no, set thing for them. Some do have words. You can see the words. Leaf cloth. That's what it is. I bet you if I made that pillow thingy from that instructions with these, it'll come out pretty neat. This pink one reminds me of spring or the Easter. Because you have hearts. The hearts looks like candy. And we got bows. Little flowers. What else do we have? More pink and flowers. Plaid. That's awesome. I really like this. Love this fabrics. I just like fabrics. That really amazes me. Like the different colors and textures and styles. Then I have these, which these were bigger. I cut them down to make a purse or a bag or I was just playing around with them. But these are my scraps, which I will be using. This was actually bigger, as you can see. I cut this. And I made a little pouch for Christmas for like my cousins and my sister-in-law, and I believe my niece and my neighbors from this fabric. It's really pretty. These I won't call fat quarters. I don't know what to call them, but most of these fabrics and most of the fabrics you'll be seeing me using were all from Wish. They're cheap, of course, but you wash them, they're really, really lovely. Except for these. These I think I did get them at Joann. Usually all my stuff is from Joann or from Wish. And I love this fabric. I have hearts on my fabric. And these hearts are actually ironed on glitter. And I was doing a shirt of mine. I wanted butterflies and hearts on them. And I accidentally ironed most of the hearts onto this fabric. On this beautiful bumblebee, yellow, black, and white fabric. I don't know. It's pretty cute though. So I really have a lot of fabric I would show you. But it's going to take a long time to go through all my fabrics and a big old mess. So that's basically what I have. I have more. I have a big, well, a nice size basket. I'll show you my basket. This is my basket of fabrics, of the big fabrics. This is my scrap fabrics, my little basket. So, when I have new fabric or fabric I haven't used yet, they go in my big basket, and my scraps, as you can see, these actually were from a curtain. Think like a kitchen curtain. I cut it up and I made a different type of curtain, a window curtain. So most of these, that's what it is. So all of this is my scraps. And yes, I will be using all my scraps. Moving on to stabilizers. Honestly, I never understood what a stabilizer is or was or anything till I watched, of course, Fonts and Porter's So Easy show. And some YouTube videos. We're gonna start with this one. This is from Pelon, I think it's called, Pelon. And this is the Ultra Firm Sew-In Stabilizer. Which means if you're doing like a bow cozy or some kind of cozy or a doll or something, you want something firm, this is it. This is Peltex Ultra Firm Sew-In Stabilizer. And the style is 70. So, and it says it's great for drapery headers. If you need that extra firmness and, you know, to hold on. I've used it for other projects and I will be using it for more projects. Then we have the Sulky washable, I believe, water soluble stabilizer. This is, I believe, I'm guessing more of a temporary stabilizer. If you're maybe needle pointing or embroidery, and you need that extra, you know, layer, but you don't want it stiff, this is the one. I have not used it yet. I'm excited to use it. Yeah, for cross stitches as well. And it's printable, so you can print on it. Cool. We have to try this. Then we have, this is from Penland as well, and it's called Wonder Under. And this is fusible web. So one side, it's like this, well, I call it a weird material. Fusible web. Here's the web. Now you cut it down to a size, into a shape, iron it down, and it comes with instructions. It's a bonding fabric. Fusible web. I like using it because if I have, you know, two materials or one and I want it to stick to self, that's what I use it for. And you see, I've used it for different projects as well. Then we have batting. And this is great for quilting as well. Put it with the fusible web in between so your fabric and the batting gets together. Sew it together. This goes in between the fabrics, like so. Give that extra little warmth. I believe they come in thicker battings. But I like this batting because, you know, it's pretty thin. If just doing maybe a pillow or just a pillowcase, if you want that extra warmth for your head. If not, you don't have to use it. But I use it more for like making pouches and purses. I like it. Nice and fluffy. Just want to crumple it all up, sew it down, and make it into a pillow, and there you go. I'm kidding. Don't do that. Next is ironing. This is my Black & Decker iron. This is the only iron nobody ever uses because it's mine and it's for my projects and for everything else, not for clothes or anything with glue or stickiness to it. And of course it has a dial at the top. You can see that. There's a dial. I have it on minimum steam because sometimes you don't want steam when you're doing your projects, depending on the projects. Then of course it goes up, and then the number ranges from 1 to 6. And on the back of it, if you can see, it has the numbers from 1 to 6, 1 synthetic fabrics to cotton, linen fabric, and everything in between. Then of course your maximum to put in your water. Water goes up here, press down, And you know how irons work, right? I want to get the one that you put down and it lifts up by itself and you don't have to worry about it burning anything or, ruining anything. But I'll stick with this one for now on. I had this for years and I really love this iron. Best iron I had as far. And this iron is really small. This is a cute little iron. Oh, if I could, oh, there we go. This one I like because if you're doing the bias tapes and you don't want to use a big iron for it, you have this little guy. You just, you don't have to worry about the big iron. You're just taking your time. If you're not in a hurry, this little guy is really good. You're not in a hurry, you just, use it for appliques and stuff and different positions. Hold it down like this, a little higher. Then, of course, your temperature, your on and off button. Your temperature is here, up and down. If you want to go up, you want to go down, you want to get a really high temp. And then on the side, it's a little dial. So if you want to put it in this position, and you're just, doing whatever, take this part, and it won't move on you. Unscrew it, loosen it up, back to a different position, and it has a kickstand. How neat is that? So you don't have to worry about where to place it, making sure it's not gonna burn anything. It has its own kickstand. Kick it back and go back to ironing. It's really cool. I got this one at Walmart and it was like 25 bucks, I believe. I'm pretty sure I could have gotten a similar one off of Amazon, but I was at Walmart at the time buying stuff to make. And I was like, well, why not, since I'm here. And cord is pretty long too. Really cute. For my all-time fave, the Cricut press. This is actually the mini press. It's for if you're doing iron-on and things like that on a baby's onesies. This is the go-to. But I really like it. It's cute. It's small. I don't have a lot of workspace. Well, actually, I do. I just am a little lazy to clean. Shh, don't say anything. No, seriously. If you have a small workspace, this is the cute little thing to have. They actually have a bigger one, which is my goal to get later on. It's probably, I want to say, almost the size of this mat, I think. I may be exaggerating, but Cricut Easy Press. It was a gift. Really neat, really cool, and it has the on and off button, the timer, how high you need it to get, and then this little button here, it's red. That's because it's heating up. When it's green, it's ready to go. You just take it off the thing, press it down on your fabric, pick it up when it's done, it beeps, put it back, and you're safe. Put it back in its safety holder, so you don't burn anything, like your mats or anything else, or your ironing board. It's really cute little. Now, of course, I call it it's a portable ironing board. Yes, it's an ironing board. I will show you. Really, really great. I love using this because I could take this anywhere. The basement, the living room, dining room. And I don't have to worry going up and down the stairs to use the big ironing board. And if the hubby is using the big ironing board, I got my little one. And it does have feet. We have to move this guy out. Sometimes it doesn't want to cooperate with me. I have to sweet talk it. Take this part out. Click it in. Excuse me. Take this part out. It's falling apart on me already. Click that in. Turn it upside down or right side up. And you have your ironing board. So undo it. Pull. Click. Pull. Click. Sorry everyone, my recording decided to go ahead and finish before I did. It's like I showed you the ironing board. It's a small ironing board. I got that at Walmart, I believe. I might be wrong. It might have been Joann's. I can't tell you how much it was because I had it for years. If you have any of the tools I have, great. If not, don't worry about it. Hopefully you enjoy my videos. And if you do, hit that like and subscribe buttons. If not, no worries. Thank you for watching.